And we understand, if you look at in Matthew 25:40, and that 25, and you see some scripture verses, Jesus says gives a snapshot of what it actually looks like when that moment comes where God is saying to those, hey, you know what? He's separating the shepherd separating those, right, who have been served, it says, righteously. And he says, and I want to just get this really clear. He says, the king, verse 34, the king will say to those on his right, come, you who were blessed by my Father, and inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you fed me. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me into your home. I was naked, and you gave me clothing. I was sick, and you cared for me. I was in prison, and you visited me. And then there's, of course, the question we are familiar with, where they say, well, Lord, when was, like, what are you talking about? Like, when did we actually do that? In verse 40, and the king will say, I tell you the truth, when you did it to one of these, of the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you are doing it to me. The challenge in the day in which we live is that no one is into the least of anything. Now, I understand that there's this press where all of a sudden now it's actually in to have, I would say, recorded compassion. You get your phone out, you record that good deed you did, everyone, like, hearts flying, oh, you're amazing, blah, blah, blah. And then the story comes out, and then you're shamed, and then you're canceled. I got good news for you today. Jesus was the one who started the whole cancel culture in the first place. He canceled on the cross. When he said it was finished, it was over, it was done. And the fact of the matter is that we have to live in a place understanding what the Bible says to us and what we're called to do so that we have eyes to see the least of these. Because otherwise, you know what? Just go home. Just pack your stuff. It's great. Get your piece of paper and head. Unless you're absolutely 100% all about what he's saying. And recognizing that the cross is not just something we experience once, but something we carry daily and something we're reminded of on a regular basis.